Hey guys, what's going on? I'm bringing you gameplay 6v6 domination on Studio, which is one of the new Uprising DLC maps which came out on PS3 last weekend. So in this gameplay, I don't do that great. I only get a score of like 38 to 6. But basically the main topic I want to talk to you guys about is my thoughts and opinions as to why Uprising is better than Revolution. So this gameplay will just briefly show you Studio, which is one of the maps of the Uprising DLC, and a remake of the Black Ops 1 firing range. So firstly, on Revolution, the first DLC, it had two enjoyable maps which I found quite interesting, and they were Hydra and Grind, just because of the way it was designed and built. I really liked those elements inside the map, but the downside of the Revolution DLC was that Mirage and Downhill were very wide open maps. Like, it would be hard to get the action going, and sometimes it'd be too boring, and those maps pretty much make the games go longer, which it's kind of a bad thing. It makes the games go very slow, and I don't really enjoy that stuff. But so moving on to Uprising, right here I predicted quad C4, and my party was just like, they were just like, whoa, like, he predicted a quad C4, and yeah, that was pretty much the highlight of this gameplay, as well as a couple of more average clips towards the end of this video. But moving on to Uprising, I'm obviously playing on Studio, and this map is very good, but once you pick the Uprising game mode, then you won't really find any lobby with a map other than this map. So this map is very popular, and it sometimes will not get voted for when you're in a lobby that has played this map a lot and gets bored of it. But moving on to the other maps, Vertigo is a very good map. It's built centrally so that all the action occurs inside pretty much the main building where the B flag is. Excuse me. And that's pretty much the great thing about it, as well as the entrances to get into the building, and that's why I like Vertigo very much. And moving on to Encore, it's pretty good. Like, if you control the central area, you're controlling the match. And if you're controlling two flags and spawn trapping on either A or C, you're also controlling the match. So deciding whether or not to spawn trap is a possible option, but you obviously want to spawn trap, as there are lots of routes to take and lots of covers to take as well. So Encore is a great map for spawn trapping and also flanking. It has a lot of flank routes which are very useful at times, and that's like one of the main reasons why I like Encore. So moving on to our last map to review, which is Magma. It is a great map, but I probably like it the least out of the four, just because of it can sometimes be a bit boring. Like, I like how the idea of the B flag is just like under some sort of a pit, but other than that, I reckon that it's an average kind of map, but it's still good to play on. It's probably good to play on it around once but not twice in a row, because it might just get a bit too repetitive. And also on Studio, it might get repetitive a lot, but it's just a fun map to play on generally, as it's very popular. But a problem that I've been experiencing on the new game mode, which is just the Uprising map game mode, is that there have been like connection issues which have worsened. Like, it's much more worse than normal connection issues, and I think that's the only downfall on this DLC update thing, and I just want to give a quick shout out to JaiBoy4747. They've been asking me to give them a shout out for a while now, but I've just always forgot. Like, if you guys want a shout out, you should just private message me on YouTube, and I'll get around to doing that. But anyway, this channel is comprised of around 3 members, and basically they've just started out and have only around 30 subscribers, but subscribe to them and look at their content. They post trick shots, high scoring gameplay, and just short clips which are kind of hard to get, so definitely check them out. They don't really have any recording device yet, but the way they record is still like satisfactory. Like, it's still watchable, so that's the main thing, to be able to watch them. Thanks guys for watching, and please subscribe if you already haven't.